Hey, good to be back. Look what I found out of my yard. It's a miracle, huh? It's from Mother Nature. A gift. It's fantastic. Anyway, I just want to let you know that I'm doing well. Hopefully, you're doing well, you and your family, and that you are helping out as much as possible at the house. I'm sure things are kind of hectic or can be hectic. So, any assistance you can give your parents and family, that would be great. For the whole world, that would be great. Okay. Well, anyways, concerning Zoom. We were just informed that we're not supposed to be using Zoom, that we're supposed to be using Google Meet. And so that I will probably get to doing that next week. So I was familiar with Zoom, but not Google Meet. So I got to get familiar with that, and then I'll be contacting you. Things are going great with me. As you can see, I've been doing a lot of work out in the yard, a lot of weed pulling. Things are looking good. So anyways, I just want to give you a little bit of instruction before doing the lessons from Next Gen. They have some videos on there, and I linked them. However, they're just a little bit different. So I went through our notes, and I thought I'd go ahead and explain that to you a little bit to refresh your memory. And feel free to use a calculator when doing these. That's okay. You can do that. Okay. So until next time, I'll see you later, and we'll chat a little bit more. Okay? All right. Take care now. Okay, so this comes from your notes, and this is identifying proportional relationships from a table. And so what you're trying to do is take y over x, or make this into a ratio, and make sure seeing if they're all the same, if they're all equivalent. And if they are all equivalent, then it's considered proportional. And so, for example, if I did 18 over 1, 36 over 2, notice that 36 over 2, if you reduce it, it's 18 over 1. And the same thing with 54 over 3. If you reduce it, it is 18 over 1. All right, here's another example. So we have a table, and if I take 6 over 1, this is already y over x, by the way, miles per hours. Okay, so it's the right ratio that we want, miles on top. 6 over 1, is that the same as 12 over 2? Yes, it is, if you reduce it. Is it the same as 15 over 3? 15 over 3 reduced is 5 over 1. So no, that's not the same. So therefore, it's not proportional. Here's another one. Now remember, we like to do y over x. Y over x. So 1 over 2. Then we have 2 over 6. 2 over 6 is 1/3. Look, these are not the same, these ratios. Therefore, it is not proportional. See that? No, it's not proportional. Let's try 3 over 1. Is that the same as 6 over 2? Yes, it is. Is that the same as 12 over 4? Yes, it is. Therefore, it is proportional. Now, you may get a problem like this with fractions. Now, remember I said we like to use y over x. So if I get y over x, I get 1/4 divided by 4. And that's the same thing as 1/4 divided by 4. And remember, you want to put a 1 underneath that. And dividing is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. So that's why we have flipped it. Remember that freeze, change, flip? And that's 1 over 16. So this ratio is 1 over 16. Is it the same as this ratio? Let's try it out. 1/2 divided by 8. Okay, that's 1/2 divided by 8. Let's put a 1 under it to make it easy for us. And then remember, we multiply by the reciprocal when dividing. So it's 1/2 times 1 over 8, And there's nothing you could reduce, so I just go straight across. It's 1/16. So notice that this ratio is 1/16. Both of them are. How about the last one? So 3/4 divided by 12. I'll rewrite that. Why is this not working for me? Excuse me. That's 3/4 divided by 12. I'll put a 1 underneath there. Then I have 3/4 times, I'll reciprocal 1/12. Now, instead of going across, I think I'm going to cross reduce. Right? 3 goes in there once, 3 goes in there 4. Now I'll go straight across. I get 1/16. And so that means that all 3 of these ratios are the same. Now, if you have a calculator and you'd like, you could just make this into a decimal, right? If I make those into a decimal instead, and then use my calculator and divide, okay, like so. If I use a calculator, you would get 0.0625 for each one of those. And notice that 1/16 is 0.0625. All right. Hopefully that kind of helps you out because the videos are a little bit different than the way I would teach it. So, okay, I'll be talking with you soon. Keep up the good work. Help your parents out. All right. Till next time. See you later.